Fans want more Monica.
I just got chills.
And next Tuesday, see it and believe it.
Did you lose your mom? Did you whisper in her ear at the time of her passing? Because she says, I heard you and I know everything that you said to me.
All new Monica the Medium, next Tuesday, 8/7 Central, ABC Family.
Tonight on Monica the Medium, it's hard to meet a guy when you're a medium.
What if I set you up on a blind date?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go find one for you.
Monica, I don't know how to even say this.
Say what? What is happening? They keep saying my son did everything he could to try to get to me, to try to save me. Somebody kept talking about a gunshot. Hi, I'm Monica. I'm just your typical college girl, taking classes, working, and trying to meet a guy that doesn't drive me insane. Would it make sense to you that something happened in the water where your dad is struggling?
Blew my mind. Hashtag shock me.
And by the way, I talk to dead people. Being a medium, it's about connecting people with the loved ones that they have lost. It's about the healing. I'm Monica, the medium.
Guys, I am so ready for the new school year.
I'm so excited. I can't believe we're
Too.
juniors.
Juniors.
I know it's crazy. The first 2 years just flew by. I have like barely any time left. Like the last 2 years are gonna go by even quicker, and pretty soon it'll be the real world, you know? I came to State College because it has a great atmosphere, lots of cool people, but going into this year, I'm shifting my priorities. I really just want to focus on enjoying myself, having fun, maybe finally meeting a guy.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right now, I'm living off campus with my friends. Krista, she's the social butterfly of the house.
I'm Monica's roommate, and we're also best friends. I've known her since the freshman year of high school. We just came back for our junior year, and I'm really excited for the year coming up.
My other roommate, Anne, she's the thinker of the house, and she loves to analyze everything.
I'm Monica's new roommate. I just moved in. I found out about Monica being a medium literally the very first day I met her. Right now, I'm a skeptic. I don't understand what this is about.
And then there's Julie. She's sort of the free spirit of the house. We're great friends, but living together, we can definitely get on each other's nerves sometimes.
I met Monica freshman year. We lived in the same dorm. Monica and I usually have different opinions in life, and we don't see eye to eye on absolutely everything.
Let's all make a promise right now that we will make the most out of this year, okay? Living with 4 girls can be so much fun, but my roommates don't really know how hard it is balancing being a medium and a college student.
I'm excited for the barbecue tonight.
Yeah, me too.
What are you guys gonna wear?
I have no idea.
Something summery, I think.
It's so nice out.
I wish I could be there, but I have to get ready for work.
It sucks that you're gonna be at work.
Winter is right around the corner, so we're getting in one last backyard barbecue before it's just snow, ice, and freezing weather.
Those guys just hooted at us. Maybe we should invite them.
Oh, no thank you. My favorite roommate of the house has to be my puppy, Luna. She's definitely a little bit crazy, and that's why we call her Lunatic.
Joanna, it says it's gonna take 30 minutes to put together.
What?
My sisters are here for this weekend's barbecue. They live in Virginia, but they're here all the time. They practically live here.
Is everything just sit? Are we done?
Monica, we just set up the fire pit by ourselves.
Because we're strong, independent women. We don't need a man.
This is awesome. How long did it take? We have to do one more, remember?
Well,
Why do we need 2?
No, I need 2.
Okay, do you want to do the other one?
I won't do it by myself, but like we
wonderful.
need 2.
Okay, it's over there.
Just like any sisters, we have days where we fight and have arguments, but at the end of the day, we're always gonna love each other.
Do you like my outfit? You haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's not every day that your sister comes to you and says that she's a medium.
Out of the 2 of us, I was definitely the more skeptical one, but I did eventually
And it's
come around.
understandable. I mean, it's something crazy, but I'm really proud of her. She loves what she's doing, and she's doing so much good.
Guys, thank you.
Do we just throw it in?
I don't know how to do this. I'm Asian.
Hi.
Hi. Do you know how to do this?
Do you have lighter fluid?
No, that's what I'm asking you.
Hi, Gus. People are starting to arrive, and I can't help but notice all these cute boys around me. Yes! Flip cup. It's really hard trying to find a guy while you're a medium and you're a college student.
It's next to impossible, actually.
You guys, I've never played flip cup. Can someone teach me?
I spend most of my time with dead people, and dead people don't play flip cup.
It's the flick of the finger, flick of the wrist.
I do the middle finger.
I got it. First time.
These two are gonna go first.
I swear to God, I've never played flip cup in my life.
I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying the barbecue when all of a sudden I start to feel a father energy and I realize it's connected to the kid that's standing next to me.
Ooh, I'm distracted because I'm like trying to talk to you guys and then I'm like, your dad has been bothering me since the moment you got here. You lost your dad. I'm actually a medium, so that means that I can connect to those who have crossed over.
Sometimes the hardest thing about being a medium is actually admitting what I do.
If you would mind if I maybe gave you a message? Can I hold your hands, if that's okay? Not in a weird way, but I just connect. Best, let's turn.
I came here to party, you know, casually chill with my friends. And then literally probably within 5 minutes, Monica stopped her conversation and said, wait, your father's trying to communicate with me.
What he tells me right off the bat, he says it's been some time since his passing, but he doesn't make me feel like it's been more than 3 years. Would it be about 3 years or so? Okay, and he's bringing me actually to last month, but 3 years ago. So would it be August? 3 years ago? And he's also showing me 5th of a month. Would that make sense to you? But something about the 5th of a month.
That's the day he died, and his birthday as well.
Amazing.
This is crazy. Just deep breath.
Slow it down. Okay, so I have never seen this. Just keep an open mind because when they show me something I've never seen before, I don't know how to interpret it. They keep showing me my neighbor. She has 2 kids, Megan and Aaron, and her name is Lee. So I don't know, does any of, like, would any of that
What's
maybe?
Her name?
Lee?
My dad's name is Leroy, yeah.
Would he go by Lee?
Yeah, all the time. This is crazy. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's insane.
But what he shows me is like a lot of kids, and you're the baby, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Because he says, my baby son, my baby son. He makes me feel like he had one marriage with kids and then another marriage with kids. Would that make sense to you?
That's exactly right.
Well, he does make me feel like there's all boys and one girl. Is there an A-N, like an Ann or an Anna or A-N name?
Andrea?
Andrea.
Monica and I were friends before she or I knew she was a medium. And I've seen her develop and, you know, kind of own her gift, and it's been crazy.
Although this affected all of you guys and this was so hard for everybody, it really, really was hard for her, okay?
I was in high school when I first started to connect to spirit. My friend had lost her mom, and every time I'd be around her, I would hear her mom. And, you know, at first, I thought I was crazy, like I had to go see a psychiatrist or something. But then over time, I realized I'm not crazy, and this is just a gift I'm supposed to be using to help people.
He wants her to know, I'm gonna be there when she gets married. I'm gonna be there for all the major moments when she has kids. I'll be there, Grandpa will be there.
Blew my mind. Shocking is the only word. Hashtag shocking.
Okay, he's bringing me, okay. Who here is from Pennsylvania? They were bringing me to that lake, started with a W. Wallenpaupack.
Lake Wallenpaupack.
Did he
live on
have
that
a house? You live on the lake.
Yeah. No one's ever heard of Lake Wallenpaupack unless you're from that area. You can't guess things like that.
That's crazy. I'm like freaking out right now.
Some spirits, they communicate stronger than others, and with Corey, it was literally like his dad was standing right next to me.
Okay. I'm having him bring it back to the time of his passing, okay? And he shows me my symbol of a plane flying to another country, okay? So I feel like, are you on vacation or you're visiting somewhere? Yes. That makes sense to you?
It's really difficult to explain what's happening when I'm communicating with spirit. I mean, I'm talking to the dead. It's not an easy explanation. Spirit likes to communicate with what I call a spirit dictionary, and these are just little flashes of images. It's kind of like Spirit's version of sign language for them to show me things that I'll be able to interpret as the message for my client.
Were you somewhere of Spanish-speaking country?
Yes,
okay, fantastic. He feels like there's a P connection. Peru, Panama, something with a P.
Panama?
Okay, he's just enjoying this country and this vacation, and we're surfing, and we're in the water, catching the waves, and everything's fine, correct? Would say yes, because so I know I'm interpreting.
Yeah,
don't say anything else, just yes. Now, what he shows me is like, would you be a lifeguard for your everyday job back home, here?
I've been a lifeguard for 6 years.
Okay, he's talking about you being a lifeguard, okay? And then here's back to, I'm struggling, I can't breathe. And then he shows me you, okay? You as a lifeguard, would it make sense to you that something happened in the water where your dad is struggling?
Yeah.
She's definitely not just saying generalized statements. I can't explain it, and nobody can.
Coming up next.
I see you going out to him. I see you getting him, and I see you giving him CPR for like an hour.
Literally an hour.
Would it make sense to you that something happened in the water where your dad is struggling?
Yeah.
My roommates and I were having a backyard barbecue, but of course, Spirit shows up, and I end up giving one of the most intense readings ever.
He makes me feel pain all up in my shoulders, my neck, and my back. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, he broke his neck. My father, he broke his neck from a wave in the ocean.
Would it make sense to you, though, because he keeps saying, my son, my son, my son, did everything he could to try to get to me, to try to save me, to try to be there. Sorry. And he shows me you paddling or trying to get out to your dad in the water stuck. I see you going out to him. I see you getting him, and I see you giving him CPR for like an hour.
Literally an hour. Literally an hour.
Sorry. He's like, you need to stop thinking I could have done more. I could have saved my dad. I'm sorry. He just wants you to understand that you did everything and more to keep him here, okay? He says, I just need my son to know I'm okay, I'm at peace. Nothing else matters, okay?
It's hard for me to speak. I'm just like so caught up. Like honestly, like I feel like when she was saying that my dad had said not to worry about what happened and how it happened, it was just unburdening for me to hear her say, don't worry about what happened and how it happened. Just continue with what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
He's so proud of you of that, okay? He hasn't left your side. He's still with you. He loves you so much. Give me a hug.
Nothing makes me happier than seeing that smile on their face or that hug that they give me at the end after giving messages from their loved ones. That's why I do what I do, and that's why I'm so, so happy and blessed to get to do this work as a medium.
And with that, I'm gonna go eat, and the party can get back on. And I'm sorry everybody didn't have to watch that, but...
What was the name of that guy that you were reading last night?
Corey.
He was cute.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was kind of into you. I don't know if you could tell.
I know, he's...
Good morning.
Hey, how was the party last night? I'm good.
We're just talking about that.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I'm
I'm so mad I couldn't
It was so much fun. A ton of people came out. We were just talking about this really cute guy that Monica was reading.
He was really nice, so sweet, gave him a big hug after.
He was obviously into her.
How can you not notice that guys are interested in you?
When I'm at a party and I'm giving someone a reading like I did for Corey, I'm not like, wow, this guy's hot. You know, I'm just trying to focus on giving the message. As a medium, I feel the emotions of Spirit, but also of the client. If I dated somebody like Corey, every time I'd be around him, I'd be like, oh, your dad. Like, other things.
This all sounds like a lot of excuses.
No, it's not excuses.
Dating for you is different, Monica. You just have to remember that.
I know it's different. Yeah, but I would also like to be a regular 21-year-old.
You have to put yourself out there more, or you're not gonna meet anyone.
Sometimes I think Monica thinks, you know, being a medium is ruining my dating life. It's never gonna work out. So I think she needs to sort of take that aside for a minute and just focus on being herself.
When was the last time you even went on a date? Can you even remember the last time you went on a date?
People don't go on dates really that much anymore.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not saying I don't want a guy. It would be nice, but I just don't have the right way to meet them.
Is it really that bad? I mean, I feel like being a medium could be a good thing. I mean, a lot of guys, or at least the right guys, would like that.
But not knowing how they're gonna react, I get scared. I've definitely had my fair share of heartbreak. And I really do think it's because I am a medium and they think it's really weird. So at this point, I've really just stopped putting myself out there when it comes to guys.
What if I set you up on a blind date? That way, you don't have time to like overthink it. You can just go into it not knowing anything about him, him not knowing anything about you. If you give yourself anxiety over everything, you're never gonna do anything.
A blind date, though? Who goes on blind dates anymore? Our grandparents probably went on blind dates. Like,
You've been complaining for like ever, and Chris is offering to hand you a man, and you're gonna say no.
I'm just saying it's hard to meet a guy when you're a medium.
Okay, I'll go find one for you.
I haven't had a real relationship since high school, so fine, what the heck. If Krista wants to try to find me a blind date, she can go for it.
You guys are crazy with this idea. Oh.
It'll be fun.
Well, I'm excited about this idea because it's a good excuse to go shopping.
No, like, I'm already thinking of,
Yes,
like,
so new
what can I
outfit.
wear? I wanted, like, a cute dress.
Worst comes to worst, you'll meet a new friend out of it.
And I'll look good in a new outfit.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go shopping.
I know, it'll be fun. You gotta find something.
If I have to go on a blind date, I'm at least gonna get a new outfit out of this.
At what point do you tell him that you're medium?
I mean,
How long do you wait for that?
I feel like if we're getting along and everything else is flowing so well, when I tell him, he's gonna be like, that's cool. As long as they accept it, they don't have to be like, I want to know the inner workings of your mind. The reason I haven't found a guy is because they either think I can read their minds, which I don't, or I'm gonna know all their dirty secrets. You have to give people a minute. It's not the easiest thing in the world to swallow.
Monica's biggest problems when it comes to dating is that she doesn't really do it, like, ever.
I've been so focused with work and my clients and getting messages from Spirit that I've really put my social life on the back burner. So it would be worth giving it a chance and trying.
It's something new, like life starts at the end of your comfort zone.
Totally.
I'm definitely nervous about this blind date, but who knows? Maybe this will be a good thing.
Blue Ivy, I haven't been here before,
Named after
but I've heard
Beyonce's kid? Blue Ivy?
Blue Ivy after Beyonce.
Cute store.
Hi. How are you? We're trying to find an outfit for a blind date for me, so I'm already terrified.
I think it's exciting that Monica's going on a blind date. Kind of nervous for her. I don't know how she's gonna act on it.
I'm worried she'll get like 5 minutes through and be like, also, your
by the way,
dead grandmother's coming through. It's like, you gotta
me
push
give
that
you a
off
full-on
till a
reading.
little bit later, please. You're gonna scare him.
I could see her doing that. What about a romper? Because then you still...
I'd never pull off a romper in a million
Not
years.
for her body.
You're too short. Ouch! Going into this dress shopping, there are a couple of ground rules as far as what not to look for.
What do you think about this?
No, it's like too dressy.
Kind of grandma-y.
Monica, what about a maxi?
No, I don't want to do maxi. I look bad at maxi.
What about this blue?
No, I don't like baggy stuff like that. It makes you look so big. The perfect scenario would be
dress or
casual,
jeans and a cute top.
cute, like a sundress, but it looks like I just like threw that on real quick and you know, that I just woke up like that, you know?
What about this one?
Oh.
Wait, this is really cute.
Wait, finally, something cute.
Wait, that's adorable.
I have the perfect dress. I'm ready to check out. At this point, I'm just trying to stay optimistic and get excited for what I hope to be an awesome date.
That one's better.
So you guys found everything you needed today?
I think so. We're good. Thank you so much.
Do you mind if I ask you something really quick? I'm just like trying to check out, but I got a little bit distracted. I'm actually a medium, someone who can connect to those who have passed away.
Really?
Yeah.
I do spontaneous readings out and about all the time, but I'm going to make sure that I have permission. I'm all about mediumship ethics and morals and doing things in good faith.
I don't even know if it's for you or for someone else. Somebody kept talking about a gunshot.
Coming up next.
There's a male, okay, there's a male who's dead that's around here. Anybody? I've been hearing it since the moment I walked in, so.
I'm just trying to find a dress for tonight's blind date when all of a sudden I kept hearing a spirit come through, bringing up something about a gunshot.
Do you know? Would you connect?
I heard Monica say something about a gunshot, and I thought, yeah, it's me.
The moment I walked in, I felt like someone was talking about being murdered or a gunshot.
It was a long time ago.
Would it be someone you would
35
look
years
up
ago.
to, though?
Yes.
Like an uncle or like a family friend
funny.
or
Yep.
something? Because when I came in,
You're
I
right
just...
on key.
It's always a much more delicate situation when I'm bringing through a spirit who would have passed a lot more tragically.
Would it make sense to you to say wrong place, wrong time? Because what he said is, I asked him, are you dealing drugs? Are you doing this? Are you a bad guy? Are you in the mafia? And he's like, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know? Do you know a lot about the situation or the events that occurred? Okay.
I remember a lot, and it just,
Okay.
it haunts me.
Okay.
I was a child. I just remember the gun, I remember the gunshots, and I just don't really want to share.
There's also a female on the other side. There's like a grandmother energy that's here that's very strong. Okay. Someone's laboring my breathing, and I'm having a hard time catching my breath. So is there something with lungs or throat connected to one of your loved ones who have passed? Either they were a smoker or how they passed is connected to their breathing. I don't know what the name is. It's sounding name. Jim, James, Joe.
My grandmother died of lung cancer. But then you were talking about the name, the guy,
Yeah.
And like then his name went by Jerry.
The guy with lung cancer? Oh,
it was his wife.
His wife. She's trying to get a message. Okay.
What people don't always understand is that as a medium, I don't always know exactly who's trying to come through or who specifically that message is for.
Can you come around, actually, if that's okay? So we're at, like, eye level.
When Monica and her friends came in, they were shopping like every other girl that comes in here shops, and they just seemed so normal. So when she, you know, came out and said that she felt this energy, it was just the most shocking thing.
They are like two peas in a pod. They're soulmates together forever, correct? Because I feel like they were together from a very young age.
Yeah.
And they were talking about a June connection.
It's his birthday.
His birthday is in June. So that's her way of saying that for his moments that he still celebrates here in the physical world, like his birthday, she's still a part of that in spirit, that she gets to attend those celebrations and she's right there, okay?
I was just amazed. Everything she was saying was like perfectly in line, and it was exactly how I would imagine like my grandmother talking.
You had a close relationship with her, right? Can I hold your hands because it's gonna make it stronger? Who's the M-A-R name connection? Mary?
It's my other grandmother who also passed. She said like M-A-R, Mary, and I was like, that's insane.
Would it make sense to say that his wife would be buried or have a tombstone? And are they saving the plot or the space next to her for Grandpa?
Yeah. I have this distinct memory of going to her funeral and seeing his plot. It was the exact memory that I had.
Do you also have jewelry from her, or a jewelry box even from her? Yeah. Where there's like a side for rings that comes like out like that, and then a middle part. And is some of her jewelry still in it, if that makes sense? She says that I feel like you don't really wear it, either because it doesn't fit or because it's like you don't want to ruin it. But she says that when you would look at it or you kind of come across it time to time, she says she's with you at that exact moment in spirit. So know that she's with you at that exact moment, okay?
What especially was remarkable to me about Monica is how young she was. Just seeing her be like a normal girl and then have this gift, it was amazing. I've never seen anything like that.
There's a male, okay, there's another. Okay, there's a male who's dead that's around here. Do you have grandfather pass for you? Mom's dad? I feel like he would have been close with you, went on walks with you, down paths. But I felt like you spent a lot of times outdoors with him. Would that make sense? He took you on walks a lot. Would he ever wear a cap or a grandpa hat? Because I just saw that. Was it like the grandpa hat type with the plaid and the soft? Are you dating somebody, if that makes sense? Because I just heard, I got my eyes on him, is what I heard, and like you with him. And they said, be careful, is what I heard. Because is there something with like not an official guy, but like an on and off type thing? Or we just broke up
last month.
I just heard it was best to just close the door when it ended and not to keep kind of going back for like a hookup or for this or that. Yeah.
When he said to like, you know, just it's better if I drop him completely and move on. The fact that Monica knew that, you know, my mind was just blown.
Someone working with kids or helping kids, because I just heard like you are so supposed to be doing that work. Do you ever like doubt it because some of the classes are really hard?
All the time.
I know that like is it like linguistics classes?
I just recently enrolled in linguistics. And it is so hard, and it really made me like doubt, like, oh my God, like I have to think about grad school, and like my GPA, can I do this? Monica specifically said something about my linguistics class and told me that my grandparents want me to know to keep going. That was very, very encouraging to hear.
Even when it gets hard and you doubt it and question, can I even do this? Know that you can, and they'll be helping you and cheering you on the entire way, okay? With that, I'm gonna have to let your loved ones step back, but please know that they're safe and at peace on the other side and that they are always with you.
Monica actually reminded me of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, except instead of having all of her antics, she was there and she brought us such peace.
Thanks again, you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Coming up next.
Have you ever had like a reading where you've been unsure whether or not it's your brain filling in a blank? It doesn't seem like you can palpably tell the difference.
You guys ever seen me do a reading where you were uncomfortable or felt like it was a funny moment?
Yeah!
Yeah. Well, I think it's always kind of awkward moments is I'm on like customer service call.
Yeah.
I think I was paying like a credit card bill, and I ended up bringing through her grandmother, and like I brought up the fact that she was pregnant.
All over the
and
phone?
she was just blown away. Yeah, it was all over the phone. Another moment was when we were in the taxi cab. Remember that night? I gave a reading, and then I was like, thanks for the ride.
We were going out like to the bars, and like we were in the bathroom, and through the bathroom stall, she starts giving this girl a reading, and I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
I'm like turning red because I completely forgot about that.
I don't understand.
That's where her grandma decides to connect, is in the bathroom,
Yeah.
sitting on a toilet.
Spirit's gonna come through, and they're gonna come through.
I'm not gonna be in your Snapchat.
Take a pic, girls' movie night.
That's what she always says. She's like, take a picture with me. I'm like,
Tired of taking
no.
pictures with you. So you guys want some popcorn?
Yeah.
A typical girls' night for us is staying in with the movie, popping some popcorn, and just enjoying the night together without having to spend a lot of money. But I have the idea of going on this blind date just looming over my head, and so I'm a little bit distracted.
Who's the guy? Is it a friend of yours or just some friend of a
Vanessa,
friend?
do you not know what the blind date means?
Well, Chris, it's not blind to Krista. It's
I'm
your
sitting
blind
right
date.
here, so she tells you, I'm gonna hear. Is he cute?
Have you ever even been on a blind date?
What about you? What about your date?
No, we were
Krista,
talking about you right now.
Monica, with guys, like how do you usually tell them?
I mean, everybody has a different reaction the first time. I mean, Krista, do you remember the time that I first gave you a reading?
Oh my gosh. You know, my mom's passed away, so she gave me a reading, and I was like so mind blown. Like, we're close friends, and
Krista never opened up about
I never talked to her about my mom. I'm very kind of like private in that way. I lost my mom when I was 15, and when Monica sat me down and told me things I had never told anyone about her, it changed my life.
Well, like, what about you guys? I mean, that's your blood sister. It was pretty hard for me, actually. Like,
JOANNA was the biggest skeptic.
I never thought she was lying to me, but I thought she was lying to herself. Going from a girl who's your sister, who you've shared a room with and you know so well, to have this huge thing, it didn't feel real, because I was like, I would have known. Like, I would have known if you were.
It was hard for me to understand at first, but then I got to see it with my own eyes, and as time went on, I got to see how important it was and how I should support her.
I mean, I think everything that I went through at the beginning, like, my parents are going through now.
My parents got a divorce after having been married for 25 years. It was definitely a little bit of an adjustment for me and my sisters, because it's all we ever knew was having our two parents together. With Mom, it's because of her faith.
Yeah, Mom's so concerned about like
The
her
church.
religious beliefs and going against the Catholic Church, and like that's why it's so hard for her to accept.
You know, you're just like, I think my sister's crazy.
Yeah.
Mom's like, I think she's talking to some, negative thing. Is something disguising himself as an angel or a spirit, but it's so bad. Like, she thinks it's something like scary, bad. My mom grew up in a very conservative, Catholic, Hispanic family in Costa Rica her whole life. And knowing that my mom doesn't approve of what I do because of her Catholic background, it's definitely something that I have a hard time with.
So Anne, what about you? Because you're the new roommate. You don't know Monica as well. Thoughts?
It's all been very interesting. I just have a lot of questions. Like,
and you haven't really seen it enough.
Right.
I mean,
But it's just like, what are you actually personally
I
experiencing?
mean, the way that it works for me is that I'll feel, see, sense, hear. It's just like an overwhelming feeling of like something else is here.
My parents are mathematicians. You know, my world is so grounded in what's real and what's reality, what I can see, touch, feel, observe, and it's all factual, and I can't reconcile that.
Have you ever had like a reading where you've been unsure whether or not it's your brain filling in a blank? I think that's like my biggest issue with all of this, is that it doesn't seem like you can palpably tell the difference.
It's been a long day with readings, channeling spirit, and going shopping. I'm just wiped out and I am ready for bed. I love what I do connecting to spirit, but I'm not gonna lie, it can be exhausting and pretty draining. It's kind of like running a marathon. At the end of the day, I'm just wiped. I'm going to sleep, Luna. Mommy's too tired. It's starting to hit me that it's definitely a lot harder to feel just like a regular college girl when I'm not your regular college girl. Hello, hello. Hi, Dad. My dad is an auditor working currently in Afghanistan at the American Embassy. My dad and I only get to talk every so often, so I mean, I wish I could see him more. I'm making myself a little bagel so I can eat while we talk, because I'm starving. What time is it over there?
9 o'clock in the evening.
By the way, have you liked my Medium Facebook page?
I imagine I have, but I'll double check.
You probably haven't. What, are you embarrassed to say Michael likes Monica the Medium for your friends to see that? Guess who was here the other day?
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. That was a good guess. And it was hilarious because all she was doing was like, Monica, you know, I know that you are going to do what you want, but can you please at least read the Catechism of the Catholic Church and what they say on mediums? And I was like, okay, Mom.
Possessed.
She thinks I'm possessed? Is that what you said?
I said maybe she does.
My mom isn't skeptical. She just worries that I'm going against her religion. But with my dad, I feel like he doesn't know what to believe. He hasn't seen me do a reading or connect to spirit. I think that because so much of when my gifts really manifested were coinciding with when he was gone, I think him and what he thinks about all of this is just like, what the heck? I've never really asked you, like, do you think what I do is okay with God and your faith or whatever? You've never even seen me do a reading.
Honestly, I just don't know enough about it to draw judgment one way or the other.
So when you come home next time, do you think that you might be open to coming up to visit one of the weekends that Vanessa and Joanna will be here? I'll show you around. You can see my house and meet my roommates.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Awesome. Maybe you'll get a chance to see me in action, and hopefully I'll be able to change your opinion and make you a full believer.
That might be a little bit hard.
My dad is a very logical guy. He's more of the left brain thinker. And so, you know, I don't blame him for not fully trusting and believing in what I do. It's hard when one parent thinks you could be possessed and the other one's just on the fence. I know it's late on your end. I miss you. I hope you're doing well.
I'll talk to you too.
All right, bye. Coming up next, I'm going into this completely blind, and I'm kind of scared. When Krista said she was going to set me up on a blind date, I didn't think she'd actually go through with it. But she did, and so now that she's found me a boy, I definitely have to get my nails done.
Morning! Hi. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
This is our wall of nail polish there. You can help yourself pick the colors, and our girls will be right with you.
It's been a long time since I've had a boyfriend or even gone on a date, and I'm kind of just scared at going into this not knowing anything.
You just, like, overthink it too much. You just need to, like, relax, like, go with the flow.
Relax and me don't go in the same sentence.
I didn't have trouble finding a guy for Monica, but I didn't tell him anything about her being a medium because I think that should be something that she tells him when she's comfortable.
Did you just want me to shape them up for you?
Yeah, whatever. What do you get, like, square?
I like square.
Okay, I'm gonna do square. Do you guys know if there's like a Anita who works here? There is. Hi, Anita. So can you come over here if that's okay? So I actually communicate with those who have passed away. Are you open to that?
Absolutely.
Because your mom's definitely here. Because she's like, my daughter, look how beautiful she looks. She's like really strong energy. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I hold your hands if that's okay? I'm sorry. There also seems to be a friend here, actually. Have you lost a friend specifically from cancer, though? Sorry, I'm asking, slow down. I was getting this name, Stephanie, because she was like, my kids, my kids, my kids.
It's crazy how she got the name Stephanie. I don't know how she knows these certain details, the littlest things, and that's where the validation really comes in.
Okay, slow it down. She's talking about hometown connection or you guys being very close to you, okay? Now, would it make sense to say that she would have kids here in the physical world and also a husband as well? She shows me my symbol of the holding of the hands, which is like they were meant to be together.
Oh, yeah.
She keeps bringing me to the chest and lung area. Breast cancer, is that how it started?
Yes. She connected with the closest friend that I've lost in my entire life. I lost last year. And I was just like, the hairs of my arms stood up, and I just was overwhelmed.
So spirit will make me physically feel things, okay? It's usually related to a part of their illness or passing, or sometimes exactly how they passed. But then I had trouble breathing, so that's her way of saying it got aggressive and metastasized. It spread to other areas of the body. Does that make sense?
Seeing Monica give that reading, there were just so many thoughts racing through my head, and I was like, you know, at this point, I'm not even sure what my life is about. Like, how can I propose to understand what's coming afterwards?
She shows me my symbol for the roller coaster, which means ups and downs. Almost feels like a span of several years.
She had it 4 times.
I always tell people that spirit comes through for who needs it the most, not necessarily who wants it the most. It's about, on a soul level, who is going to really, truly need to hear these messages in order to see life differently and to get through the day easier.
So what she wanted to say is, I need to talk about the fact that she wasn't able to say goodbye. Did you get that feeling when she passed before anyone told you?
And they said, Anita, you're one on the phone. And I said, no, I don't want the phone.
She's telling me, she says, I know that that was so hard. But what you need to remember, Anita, is she came back around and came through you. Her soul came through you before you even found out. You already knew because she was there with you in spirit right next to you. Does that make sense to you? Please know that Stephanie's okay. She's at peace. Oh, she loves you so much.
I hope it brought her some peace or some comfort knowing that her friend Stephanie is with her always in spirit.
I hope you appreciated those messages. I mean, I could go all day with you. You have a lot of people.
Losing someone that you love and something that you wanted to happen before they had passed, and you're stuck not knowing if that was ever going to be, for them to come through and reassure you. It was just amazing. I've lost many, many people, but the person that I am today is because of all those people that I lost.
I'm like sweating. It's like running a mile.
Follows you everywhere.
I know. Well, you know, at the end of the day, even though sometimes spirit can like disrupt, it's like a win-win situation. Everybody finishes the day, you know, happy, light, and bright.
Made their day.
Aw.
I know that what I do is really hard to explain and understand. Even for me, I still don't understand it all the time. But it just happens, and it's wild and crazy, but also beautiful and amazing. Coming up next.
What is going on?
Monica, I don't know how to even say this.
Say what?
I'm really freaked out about this blind date Krista has set up. I don't know anything. I'm going into this completely blind, and I'm kind of scared.
I'm looking for this guy. I don't know if you've seen him yet. I've been told his name's Andrew.
Andrew?
Yeah, you haven't seen an Andrew come in, right?
I figured maybe he's running late. It had been storming earlier. Maybe he's stuck in traffic. You know, something must have happened.
Hey, Krista, it's Monica. It's almost 6:25, and the date you set me up with was supposed to meet me here at Tussie Mountain at 6. I texted him like 2 times, no response.
All sorts of thoughts are going through my head. I'm just anxious and paranoid, wondering, is this kid even gonna show up?
Oh my God, finally. Hello? Krista, what is going on? This kid is still not here.
Monica, I don't know how to even say this.
Say what? What? Like, what is happening?
He just called me, and he's not coming, Monica.
Are you kidding me?
Monica found out.
Found out what?
He found out that you're a medium and backed out of the date.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
College boys really suck. You know, once they find out that I can talk to the dead, freaks them out, and then they're long gone.
This is why I didn't want to do this, Krista. Like, this is why I don't put myself out there when it comes to guys. Like, okay, like, I get, like, you don't understand, or you might not believe what I do, or think it's crazy, but, like, I thought he would at least give me, like, the chance to get to know me first before he would just start judging me. Like, are you kidding?
I'm so sorry. I don't even know what else to say.
No, it's okay. I know, like, it's, like, obviously it's not your fault. It's just, like,
frustrating that this is happening.
Once again, I put myself out there only to be crushed.
Well, you know what, Monica? I'm not gonna let this stupid guy ruin your night. I'm gonna come there, I'm gonna get you, and we're gonna have a fun night together, okay?
You don't have to do that.
I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm coming right now, and we're gonna have a good night, okay?
I mean, like, I probably still won't have a good night, but like, maybe we can get some cute pics out of it.
I feel humiliated, disappointed, hurt. But, you know, on the other hand, I do feel like everything happens for a reason. So I'm just going to try to put this all aside and focus on having a good time with Krista.
I'm so sorry. I definitely think Monica will find someone who accepts her for who she is, medium and all. This can actually be a positive thing that she can learn from. And I just want her to not give up on guys.
This really terrible night just got a lot better. Forget how to play this game.
You got it.
Ah, not bad. You know what? At the end of the night, who even cares about this kid? I have, like, the best friends ever. Like, my work is something that I love doing and I'm passionate about. So, like, yeah, I would like to have a good love life. You know, even though I can't find a guy, I have you guys. That's really all that matters, you know? So,
that is all that matters.
I know. Who cares about any old
There's
silly
plenty
guy?
of guys,
Alrighty.
plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
This was just not it.
Even though I had expectations that the date was going to go well, I'm optimistic that it's finally my time to find somebody who's open and accepting of what I do. I just have to keep looking.
Let's get out of here. Good game, Krista.
This season on Monica the Medium.
Oh my God.
This would be like a group date. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for rejection.
Okay, I come bearing gifts, guys and shots.
Something in my gut is telling me that, like, one of us girls is pregnant. You add being a college student to everything already going on in my life. I'm trying. That for me.
Thank you.
There's just so many things to juggle. It's just called a common courtesy to clean up after yourselves.
It's sometimes hard not to let it overwhelm me.
If this is gonna be a regular thing, we need to figure out another arrangement.
I'm really starting to wonder if this is even for me.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go get a part-time job, you guys.
So you're not like a ghost hunter?
No. I was gonna say I talk to dead people, but then I thought I might scare you guys away.
Did you happen to lose a mom?
Who talks to the dead, Monica?
Oh my goodness, your mom is very strong. I thought I was crazy. I thought maybe I had to go to a psychiatrist and I had schizophrenia or something. Did you keep one of her rings or did you you're wearing?
Mom, I think it's unfair to tell Monica how to live her life when she's doing good.
Does somebody have a wind chime?
There's wind chimes at her grave.
Did your dad have a specific drink that he liked to drink
Yes.
all the time? Just a whiskey and distilled water?
Waters,
Yeah.
regular waters.
Many moms will be a little bit skeptic about this thing.
There's no 5 connected.
It's the 5th.
Do you see September 5th? It has changed people's lives.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Everyone's always talking about me being a medium. I'm like, I just want to be a regular person for once.
Fans want more Monica.
I just got chills.
And next Tuesday, see it and believe it.
Did you lose your mom? Did you whisper in her ear at the time of her passing? Because she says, I heard you and I know everything that you said to me.
All new Monica the Medium, next Tuesday, 8/7 Central, ABC Family.